American singer John Royce Mathis was born on the 30th of September, 1935 in Gilmer, Texas, and is known for singing a variety of ballads, jazz numbers, and standards. His popularity and fame has earned him high album and singles sales, figures such as that he was named the third biggest selling artist of the 20th century. The numerous opportunities he's taken throughout his career have solidified his net worth. So, just how rich is Johnny Mathis as of mid-2017? Celebrity.money estimates that Johnny has a net worth of over $400 million, mostly accumulated through his successful music career. He's released platinum-selling albums, but also worked with some of the other biggest names in the industry. He now owns a mansion in the Hollywood Hills and some production companies. Johnny started learning music at an early age when his father discovered that he had a talent for performing. He bought Johnny his first piano, which he learned on and started performing at home, at school, and in church. When he was 13, he found voice teacher Connie Cox, who helped him work on his voice while he did jobs around the house. While at George Washington High School, he was also well known for his track skills in playing basketball, because of which he was offered an athletic scholarship at San Francisco State University, as at this point he was aspiring to become a teacher. Things changed when he was singing with friends at the Black Hawk Club, where he was noticed by Helen Naga, who offered to manage Mathis, giving him numerous opportunities to perform at clubs. He eventually caught the attention of George Avakian, who convinced Johnny to sign with Columbia Records. Around the same time, Mathis was also offered to train for the U.S. Olympic team as a high jumper, but he decided to go for a music career based on his father's advice, as sport was largely amateur at that time. His first album was only a moderate success, but after releasing his second album, he soon found that he was being contacted by various companies to perform and record songs for movies. His appearance in the movie Lizzie and on the television show in The Ed Sullivan Show boosted his popularity and net worth considerably. In 1958, Johnny's Greatest Hits album was released, and it spent 9.5 years in the Billboard Top 100 charts until 1967. Mathis decided to leave Noga's management and establish John Matt Records, which subsequently handled his recordings, and Rojon Productions, which handled all his appearances. He continued to make music, but felt a bit of a decline during the popularity of the Beatles and a rather different type of new music in the 60s and early 70s. However, he was back in the charts by the late 1970s, releasing Christmas songs and recording duets with other artists such as Denise Williams, Dionne Warwick, Natalie Cole, Gladys Knight, and others. All this contributed to his rising net worth. By the year 2000, Mathis had begun limiting the number of concerts and performances he did in a year, but he still made numerous appearances on television, plus his music was featured in shows such as Mad Men and X-Files. Along with Barbra Streisand, Johnny is the artist who has the longest tenure with Columbia Records. His net worth has risen accordingly. For his personal life, Johnny has been known to continue his enthusiasm for sports outside of music. He hosted the Johnny Mathis Golf Tournament and loves to play golf during his free time. He's had his bouts with alcohol and prescription drug addiction and gone through rehab for both. He mentioned his stand on being comfortable with a life of homosexuality in 1982, but the topic only surfaced again in 2006 when Mathis stated that he had received death threats that had prompted him not to talk about it anymore. He lived in San Francisco for many years, so he added that his sexual situation was not that unusual in that part of the world.